one of the quirkiest pictures I've ever drawn back in the summer of 2024, and one that unfortunately didn't really get a lot of views. Of course, most videos on this channel don't get a lot of views, but some far less than others. Sometimes I can't even get 10 viewers on my videos, and this is one of those cases. Unless, of course, this pick overview proves me wrong, of course. This is one of the quirkiest pictures I've ever made, as I mentioned before. It's called the Headlove collection. It's a very bizarre, sort of a creepy, almost macabre kind of art, if you will. These are traditional shrunken heads like you would see in tribes, cannibalistic tribes. And this crazy looking guy who looks kind of like Gomez Adams from the Adams Family, he actually arranged all of them in like a little collection, and there is a heart drawn around this whole collection, hence the name the Headlove collection. And yes, as a joke, I made one of the female shrunken heads where really we're gonna go out of focus. Okay, as I was saying, one of the female shrunken heads is wearing a blonde wig. That obviously would not have been her actual hair. It would have, you know, it's do I really have to explain that? And of course, we have a father, wife, and their kids, their two sons, on this. Apparently, it's a tour. Yeah, not really much to say about this, and admittedly, I can kind of see why a lot of people didn't want to watch this when I first posted it on YouTube. It's a very bizarre, kind of odd picture. I do not approve of nor condone this kind of culture. Huge disclaimer. This was just drawn for satirical purposes, as usual. And I must have used some kind of fancy crayon or something when I drew the tour tag. I'm just now noticing it very heavily catches the light when I move the picture. I just now noticed that. Didn't even remember that detail. But anyways, thanks for viewing, whether or not you think this was marvelous. And I'll see you for the next pick overview, I guess.